Dealerships won't tell you this, but some SUVs are built to quietly last twice as long as others, with half the repair bills. And if you choose the wrong one, you're not just buying a vehicle, you're locking yourself into years of expensive repairs, overpriced extended warranties, rising insurance premiums, and constant frustration once the factory warranty expires. Here's the irony. The flashiest SUVs, the ones with giant screens, aggressive styling, and luxury badges, often become the biggest money pits the moment they hit 70,000 or 80,000 miles. Meanwhile, a few so-called boring SUVs just keep running. No drama, no surprise four-figure repair bills, just steady, predictable ownership. I've seen it happen over and over again. Same mileage, same age, completely different financial outcomes. So today, we're ranking 8 SUVs from number 8 all the way to number 1, based on real-world durability, repair trends, insurance costs, depreciation, and long-term ownership math. These are the SUVs owners regularly drive past 200,000 miles, and sometimes even 300,000 miles without regret. Let me be honest with you. Most people watch these videos, get valuable information, and then leave without subscribing. But the ones who subscribe, they stay ahead. They make smarter buying decisions. They avoid costly mistakes. If you want to be part of that group, hit subscribe right now, because the information on this channel can literally save you tens of thousands over the next 10 years. Let's start with number 8. 8. Mazda CX-5, premium feel without premium bills. The Mazda CX-5 is one of the most underrated long-term SUVs on the market. When you first sit inside it, you immediately notice something different. The interior feels upscale, the materials feel refined, the driving experience feels tight and composed. But here's the important part. It does not behave like a high-maintenance luxury SUV once the miles start stacking up. Annual maintenance costs stay competitive within the compact SUV segment. Owners commonly report driving these well beyond 200,000 miles with consistent oil changes and scheduled maintenance. Mazda's engineering focuses heavily on simplicity and durability. Even the turbocharged versions, when maintained properly, avoid the chronic issues seen in some competitors. Insurance costs are usually moderate because the CX-5 doesn't suffer from high claim severity. Parts are widely available and labor costs remain reasonable since it is still considered a mainstream brand. It looks expensive, it feels expensive, but over time it does not punish your wallet like many almost luxury SUVs do. 7. Hyundai Tucson, the warranty shield. The Hyundai Tucson earns its place on this list because of something powerful in today's market: protection. Hyundai backs this SUV with one of the strongest powertrain warranties available. That long-term coverage provides serious peace of mind, especially in the early years of ownership when financing is still active and budgets are tight. Maintenance costs are generally below segment average. The naturally aspirated engine options avoid unnecessary complexity, and the hybrid versions offer strong fuel savings without stepping into overly fragile systems. Here's why this matters financially. A long warranty reduces risk. Risk reduction protects your budget. It also increases buyer confidence in the used market, which helps resale value. While it may not have the decades-long track record of Toyota or Honda, it delivers something many buyers want: predictable early ownership and lower stress during the most financially sensitive years. 6. Acura MDX, smart luxury ownership. Now we move into the luxury category, but not the risky kind. The Acura MDX often surprises people. On the surface, it looks like a typical premium SUV that should come with expensive maintenance and complex systems waiting to fail. But underneath, it shares much of its engineering DNA with Honda. That matters more than people realize. Compared to many European luxury SUVs, long-term repair costs are dramatically lower. The engines are proven, the transmissions hold up well when properly maintained. These vehicles regularly reach 150 to 200,000 miles without catastrophic failure. The Acura MDX avoids air suspension systems that cost thousands to replace. It avoids extreme turbo complexity that drives up repair bills. It delivers comfort and space without introducing excessive financial risk. If you want three-row luxury but refuse to deal with luxury repair chaos, this is one of the smartest ways to do it. 5. Subaru Outback, all-weather reliability. The Subaru Outback is built for real life, especially in snow, rain, and rough weather conditions. All-wheel drive systems can sometimes increase maintenance complexity, but Subaru has refined its symmetrical all-wheel drive system over decades. Owners frequently report strong reliability well beyond 200,000 miles with consistent care. Subaru's safety ratings also help keep insurance premiums competitive. Fewer accidents mean fewer claims, and that helps stabilize long-term insurance costs. Depreciation is another hidden strength. In colder climates, used Outbacks remain in high demand. That demand protects resale value years down the road. It's not flashy, but it's dependable in ways that truly matter. 4. Lexus NX, luxury without financial drama. The Lexus NX blends premium design with Toyota-level reliability. That combination is rare in the luxury segment. Maintenance costs are surprisingly reasonable for a premium badge. Hybrid versions in particular have proven to be durable and efficient over long ownership periods. Unlike many European luxury crossovers, the NX avoids highly complicated systems that drive up long-term repair bills. Parts are easier to source, repairs are more predictable. It also holds its resale value better than many luxury competitors. That resale value advantage alone can save thousands over a 5 to 7 year ownership period. This is luxury built for long-term ownership, not short-term excitement. 3. Toyota Corolla Cross, the quiet financial champion. The Corolla Cross does not try to impress anyone, and that is exactly why it wins financially. It starts at an affordable price point, maintenance remains low, Toyota's massive parts ecosystem ensures repairs stay manageable. Any experienced shop can service it without charging premium labor rates. Owners commonly report crossing 200,000 miles with basic maintenance, oil changes, brakes, tires, nothing dramatic. Insurance rates tend to stay reasonable because repair severity remains low. It is simple, predictable, and financially stable. For buyers who want stress-free ownership without surprises, this is a quiet champion. 2. Toyota RAV4, the proven workhorse. The Toyota RAV4 has built its reputation over decades of consistent performance. Maintenance costs remain among the lowest in the compact SUV segment. Owners routinely drive these past 200,000 miles with proper care. The hybrid system in particular has demonstrated impressive long-term durability. Parts are affordable, repairs are predictable. Insurance remains manageable due to its strong safety ratings and low claim severity. Resale value is one of its strongest advantages. The RAV4 consistently holds value better than most competitors. It may not be exciting, but when it comes to ownership math, it performs exceptionally well. 1. Honda CR-V, the long-term financial winner. At number 1 is the Honda CR-V. This SUV represents consistency at its best. Maintenance costs are among the lowest in its segment. Owners regularly push well past 200,000 miles with routine servicing. The engines are designed for longevity. The drivetrains focus on predictable durability. Hybrid versions add fuel savings without introducing fragile systems that fail outside warranty. Insurance premiums tend to stay reasonable because repairs are straightforward and parts are widely available. But the biggest advantage is resale value. Even high-mileage CR-Vs command strong prices in the used market. That means when you finally decide to sell, you recover more of your investment. Over a 10 to 15-year ownership period, that difference can mean thousands of dollars saved. The biggest mistake SUV buyers make is focusing only on the purchase price. The real cost of ownership shows up years later, after the warranty expires and the miles start stacking up. The SUVs on this list have one thing in common. They are built on proven engineering. They prioritize durability over gimmicks. They avoid unnecessary complexity that turns into expensive repairs. Smart buyers don't chase flashy screens or aggressive marketing. They chase predictability. They chase long-term value. And when you choose wisely, you don't just save money, you save time, stress, and frustration. If this video helped you see SUVs differently, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. We break down real-world ownership costs so you can make smarter financial decisions. Because at the end of the day, the smartest SUV isn't the one that impresses your neighbors. It's the one that keeps your wallet intact for the next 10 to 15 years.
The worst, number 3, Audi Q8 e-tron. Now we enter the danger zone. The Audi Q8 e-tron represents one of the harshest depreciation stories in the luxury EV segment. Owners who paid over $80,000 just a few years ago are seeing trade-in offers in the mid-$30,000 range. That's roughly a $40,000 loss in 3 years. The issue isn't that it's a bad vehicle, it's comfortable, well-built, and smooth. The problem is rapid EV technology evolution. Charging speeds that once seemed impressive now look average. Range figures that were competitive now sit mid-pack. When newer models arrive with better architecture and faster charging, resale value drops sharply. If you love it, lease it. Buying long-term carries serious depreciation risk. Number 2, BMW iX. This is technologically impressive, quiet, fast, and comfortable. However, depreciation remains severe due to high starting prices and rapid EV market changes. Heavy discounting in the segment further impacts resale value. Some owners have reported software glitches and infotainment instability, raising concerns for long-term ownership. Future BMW EV platforms are expected to improve significantly, which makes buying the current iX outright a risky long-term financial move. Leasing makes sense. Purchasing for a decade-long hold only makes sense if depreciation doesn't concern you. Number 1, Mercedes-Benz GLE. This is controversial, but reliability concerns cannot be ignored. The Mercedes-Benz GLE offers stunning interiors, advanced technology, and strong comfort. However, owner reports and reliability surveys point to transmission hesitation, infotainment crashes, electrical problems, and costly out-of-warranty repairs. Driving it under warranty is a great experience. Owning it beyond warranty can become expensive quickly. Many specialists recommend leasing rather than buying for long-term ownership. Add notable depreciation, and the GLE becomes a risky financial commitment if purchased outright. So now I want to hear from you. Which one would you choose? What's your mileage? What's your biggest repair bill? Did we get it right or completely wrong? Drop your experience in the comments. If this video saved you from making a $40,000 mistake, hit that like button. Subscribe because next, we're breaking down the most reliable luxury sedans of 2025. Trust me, you don't want to miss that one. I'll see you in the next video.